Hello beautiful bookworms, my name is Katarina and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you my January book haul. And January was an awesome month for me in terms of hauling books because I got all the sales and I got some books that I really wanted, and also I've been given some books and I won some books. So yeah, it was a really good month for me in terms of getting books. And so I decided I should show you all the books that I got this month. So I'm going to divide this in the books that were given to me and then the books that I bought. And I'm going to share with you a little bit of each book if I know the plot. If I don't know the plot, I won't tell you anything because I haven't read any of the books that I actually bought except for one. So yeah. Without further ado, first the books that have been given to me. And the first book that I'm going to show you is a book by a Portuguese author, João Negreiros, and it's called Vai Mudar a Tua Vida, which translated could be, it's going to change your life. And I don't really know what this is about, but I think it's like a collection of tales and some poems and stuff like that. And I won this on a dinner party with a lot of people, and it was sorted who was going to get the book, and I was the one that did, so yay for me. I don't know anything else about this book, so I'm excited to read it, and let's see what it is about. Next, another book that was given to me, and the only one that I actually read this month, was Tokyo Ghoul Days, and I actually talked about this book in another video, my Netflix book tag, which I will leave down below if you want to see it. And this is a light novel, and it's the companion to the famous manga Tokyo Ghoul, which also has an anime adaptation, and I read it and I found it awesome. It's about some characters from the original manga, and it's like a companion book. So yeah, the stories are pretty cool, filled with emotion, and I love to read about some of my favorite characters, so yeah. The last book I think that was given to me this month is Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, and I don't really know a lot about this book. I only know that it's the inspiration for the movie The Hours, which I've seen and I absolutely love. So I really want to read this book because I decided that I wanted to read more by Virginia Woolf. I've never read, I think, anything from her, so yeah. My mom gave this to me and I was really happy. It was like a New Year's gift. So yeah, it was very important to me and I want to start reading it as soon as I can. Now to the books that I have bought on sales. Yeah, and it's a lot of books. So first of all, a horror manga called Humineku no Nakokoro ni, and this manga is the 5th manga in the series, the Humineko series, and it can be translated to When the Seagulls Cry, or something like that. Unfortunately, they give it the title Humineko When They Cry, and that's not really well translated because who are they? Like, why? So, okay. But I bought this one because I had a discount card on my favorite manga store, and I'm doing this series collection and it already has 14 volumes and I only own 5. So that's why I decided, yeah, I bought the 5th, that's why I own 5, but yeah, I decided I want to continue doing this series. It's a series about witches and about the power of believing. It's also a horror gory series, which I love, and it's by the same guy that made my absolute favorite manga series, which is Igarashi no Nakokoro ni, and it works like a sequel, so I really want to read it and I want to have the other volumes. The next books that I bought are City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire, which are the book 5 and book 6 in the Mortal Instruments series. And I told you in a previous video that I'm trying to do this series in this edition, and currently I only miss the third and fourth book, so I have the first, the second, and the fifth and the sixth. And I really want to read this series in this edition, so that's why I asked for these, because they were the only ones that I could get on Book Depository, and they were like on sale and stuff, so yeah, I asked for them. And next I got some Portuguese sales, and I bought the new Anne Bishop series, the first one, Written in Red, which I also talked about in my previous video. And yeah, this edition is beautiful. I didn't want to buy the English edition because the Portuguese edition touched my heart, and I think the cover is amazing and I loved it. And also I have pretty much all other Anne Bishop books in Portuguese, so I decided I wanted the other series to be in Portuguese too. And this is the first book in the series, The Others, and it's about this girl named Meg, and she's like a blood prophet, and every time she cuts herself, she has a prophecy of the future, I think, yeah. And so, yeah, it's really amazing. And Bishop writes dark fantasy and high fantasy, and I really love her. She's one of my favorite authors, and she's also an auto-buy author, which means she's the author that I buy all of her books just because, yeah. So I got this on sale, and I also got the last two books in the A Song of Ice and Fire, like the last two books that I missed, because this is the second book and this is the third book. And I should tell you that the Portuguese editions of A Song of Ice and Fire are 10 books and not the normal English edition, because each book was split in half. So for each English book, we have 2 Portuguese books, and I have read them all, but I was missing a physical copy of the second book, which in Portuguese is called The Wall, and the third book, which is called The Fury of Kings, or King's Fury, or something like that, I don't know. And so I love the sales because they allowed me to complete, finally, the physical collection of A Song of Ice and Fire. And yeah, so I have a lot of books this month, and I can't wait to read them. Probably not A Song of Ice and Fire, because I already read it, and I just want to reread it when the next books come out, so yeah. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe or hit the like. Bye!